back, and we're training back. I have my good friend Fernando here. Came all the way from Guatemala. So he and his wife, I coach both of them. She's a bikini athlete. She actually did a show back in December. And then Fernando came to me. How many weeks out were you when we started working together? 8 weeks out? So he came to me 8 weeks out last year and pulled him down, got him in shape, and it was the peak in conditioning was awesome. He had to actually like make weight to be able to slide into the light heavyweight class. He did the Kuklo last year, and Texas bodybuilding is like super competitive, so that was like a really good show for him to be able to do. That was your first show in the United States, right? Yeah. Second show? So his second show in the United States. Obviously in Central America, there's not a ton of options as far as shows to do, so it's easy for him to just come to the US and compete. And then he can do any regional show in the US as long as it's not like a state specific, like a state championship show. So he can just do anything that he wants really, as long as there's an open class. And then we just basically like petition to be able to compete at like a national level show in the US. So there's a little bit of a process, but there's ways around it for people like Fernando who live in an area where there's not really options to be able to like go pro per se. And since he lives in Central America, he doesn't necessarily qualify for like North Americans, because Central America is not part of North America. So there's ways around it, but we'll be able to figure that out. So right now, he's in an off season. We're trying to push up to the heavyweight class. He's been here for over a week now, right? Yeah, it's over a week now. He leaves tomorrow, but it'll be a total of 10 days here. We've been training almost every day. So I'm dead. And this is our final day of training for this trip for him to the US. So we're gonna finish strong. We're gonna do back. We're gonna do all of like our normal back day stuff. So you're gonna have to see all of the exercises you've already seen before. But it's going to be good, and it's just like always great to have athletes come in town. That's why I always try and make sure that we get them caught on video. So stay tuned, and we're going to get started right now. Perfect. That should be on. Being a smart ass.
Yeah.
That's all I'm here for. I'm just here to load everyone's weights and count reps. We'll throw 20 pounds on here. Okay. We can add a little bit more load. I'm not going to go super heavy today.
A little more.
So a little bit, just a little bit more.
A little more.
We got two right here. We got two right here. Oh. Oh. Yeah. Woo. Woo. Come on. Good, squeeze. Come on. Good. 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 Come on. Come on, one more. There we go.
Here we go. Lock in. 5 more. 1. Come on. 2. Yep. 3. Yep. 4. 1 more. 20. Get 20. Yep. All right, a little bit. Yep. 17. Yep. 8. 1 Squeeze.
It's a test.
Uh-oh.
I don't know, you tell me.
Uh-oh.
I can't just tell you guys. Listen, give a man a fish he eats for a day. Teach a man a fish he eats for a lifetime.
He's like, all right.
Hold on, we gotta put 25.
He said.
You know, you work in the gym. You're good. Okay, that's it.
Good. Pull hard. Good. Hard. Good. Get to 8. Come on. Good. 1 more.
Good, Jay. Come on. Those are perfect reps. Come on. Just keep it going. Keep moving it. Keep moving it. Keep moving it. Breathe, breathe, breathe. Reset. Pull hard. Good. Again. 1 more. So like we want like within ourselves here rather than here. Okay. Good. So arch a little, so that way you can get the weight off the ground. Engage. Pull. Good. More. Good. Elbows back. Good. Good. Keep it going. Keep it going. Keep it going. Pull. Stay over it. Stay over it. Okay, reset, reset. Pull one at a time. Good. One more. There we go. On your next one, Fernando, when you reset, just don't touch the ground. Just keep it off the ground. I'm not going to say anything in the middle of the set, you know what I mean? Just keep going. So that was perfectly fine. Just that way you can keep tension with the weight. Yeah. There are times and places where I will say, like, let's do a dead stop from the ground, especially like if the weight's lighter and you can be really strict with staying like over top of that. But when we're moving max weight, it's not super important. I just feel pretty good today.
Yeah, a little heavy on my biceps on that one.
Yeah, I can see the one. A big difference in how the movement feels when you're doing it. It's a matter of sliding my hands an inch forward or an inch back, which really seems rather insignificant, but how it feels, especially when the load's heavy, it can make a difference.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Good. 1. Come on. 2. Take them out. 3. Good. Get 2 more. 2.
Goodness. Almost pooed myself. This close.
Good. Good. 5 more, just like.
Lightheaded. Woo!
Squeeze this sugar.
Squeeze. It's past 5 o'clock. Like, if you're gonna do that, do that one. Oh, fuck.
Woo! Curls for the girls.
All right, buddy. We're on the X right here, and we're facing that way. Take shoes off, take socks off. That way we can, might as well take shorts off too. And do the whole thing. Look at this guy with his Calvin Klein's on. He's like a model. Okay, so we want to have our feet a little bit narrower, so that way we don't have any thigh gap. Okay, so we want our adductors to be touching. I don't think that you need to open up your feet quite that much. You can have them rotated out, but just slightly, because what we're going to do more, instead of having our knees facing completely straight, we're just going to do an external rotation at the knee. You see the difference? Yep, we're just doing this. And then when we hit our front relaxed, we're here, and then we kind of slowly push our adductors forward with a little bit of a tilt here. So kind of, yep. Okay, go into your front double. So that's the one that we want to work on. Okay, good. Let's do a back double. Yeah, back double. So you can see yourself up here. Good. Okay, relax. So for this one, I don't want quite as wide of a stance here. So I just want to bring that a little bit narrower. So if you think heel to toe, and then I'm cranking in on this foot, so that way I can pull this hamstring back almost at like a diagonal, like this way. And then this one, I'm actually driving this knee forward slightly. So if I drive this knee forward, this is actually how I'm pulling into that hamstring. So I'm driving this knee slightly forward, pulling into this leg. I usually put most of my weight on this leg. And I have, obviously, this tension, there's weight on this back leg, but I'm not like this. You see the difference? Now all of my weight's on my back leg. Here, here, and then I just knee. So I can just arch my back, so I can lift my chest up to the ceiling. There's gonna be like a wicked shadow on you, but that's okay. Keep your chest up a little bit more, like it's pulling this through. Yep. Good, and then let's do a front double again. So for the front one, the issue that I think you have is that you can't get here. You know what I mean? So like, we're hitting it like this, and we need to be here. And then with our hands, we do this. So a lot of times you'll see people hit a front double, and they're like this. See how my fists are literally facing front like this? Here. And then I try and pinch right here. So I have my hands here, but then I'm pinching with these two, like that. That helps me get here, because if I go like this, and I'm like that, and I'm making too much of a fist here, I have a hard time rotating my knuckles in, where if I'm here and I'm loose, so it's these three down, and these two kind of pinched. Here, I can much more easily get into that position here, and then this is easy. The reason we want this is because it helps give you that little bit more peak. So if you go there, now just rotate here, forward, and then watch. See the difference in that? You get a little bit more peak. That's all we want. It's an illusion. All we're trying to do is get every little itty bitty piece. So don't lean back. Stay straight up. Good. And then we just have to, it's just mobility. Fair? So like, the more mobile you get here, the better. Good. Let's do a lat spread here. Front lat spread. And chest up, chest up. Okay, relax. I would rather you do this. So we're here. If you need to start here and then lift up, that's fine. I think scooping and hitting it is better than, see, a lot of times the big guys do this. Yeah. They crunch down and then force themselves up. I don't like that. It never gets into the right position. And they do that with their back lat spreads too, and I don't ever think it gets into the right spot. So we have our feet set here. Down, I like to bring my hands up a little bit. I use my thumbs as my markers right into the bottom of my rib cage. And then I literally, from here to this position, I'm gonna scoop and lift at the same time. So all I'm doing is this. So 3, 2, 1, scoop and lift. So when I'm saying scoop, I'm trying to scoop my chest up. That's the way I think about it. It's scooping my chest and flaring my lats, and then all I'm doing from here is elbows. Pushing my elbows forward as much as I can. Because then, if I can do that, I can stay hard here, which is good. Because if we can get a nice full chest and a front lat spread, it'll be completely striated when you're lean. And then we create a nice big window. Now, you want your elbows to be pointed to the sides. Because think about how much more space I'm taking up here versus when guys are like here. You see this is too far forward? See how narrow I just got? Where I'm scooping and lifting, see how much wider I am now? It's like, use every bit you've got. We want to show all the thickness in the arm, the lat, the chest. It's not just here. It's here, here, and everything in combination. So scoop and lift. That's what I like. Let's do a back lat spread. It's the exact same thing, just facing the opposite way. So we set our feet just like we do for our back double. Drive that knee forward a little bit. Pull this one back. Squeeze the glutes. Christmas tree. Down. Set our fingers. Scoop and lift. And you can use that. Perfect. This one you don't have like much of an issue with though. You get this one right every time. So you feel better about it? Yeah. Okay. Does that make sense? Explaining it? Okay.
Very much. Thank you.
Perfect. All right. That's all she wrote. We just finished up with a little bit of posing. Obviously, it's not perfect because we're at post-workout, so post-workout posing is obviously a lot more challenging. But I don't always have the accessibility to be with the athletes in person, so when I do, I like to be able to help them if they have any issues with their posing. So just finished up a little bit over a week worth of training with Fair. Thank you so much for coming in, man. I really appreciate it.
Thank you very much.
It's really awesome that you came all this way. So, like I've said before, guys, it's always awesome having athletes come in town to train. You know, Justin is a good sport by making it a trio instead of just a duo. But it's fun, and I like making sure that they get to meet him and he gets to meet them, and then everyone's just kind of networking this way. And that's what bodybuilding has been about for me, is meeting as many good people as I can. So thank you guys for watching. As always, please like, subscribe, and share, and we'll catch you next week.
Peace out. Bye.
It's like the least enthusiastic ever.